going on, everyone? Darkwater here, and welcome back to Airport CEO and our recreation of the Kahului Airport in Hawaii. Last time we did some of the detail work around the front of the baggage area, as well as added a whole nother section over here where the taxi station? I don't even know what to call them. But hopefully you guys are doing well. This is a little meeting area for tours. So I don't know if it's a specific room or what. But today we want to see if we can kind of wrap up this front area and deal with the parking area. So first things, we do have some pillars being set in place in the middle here on the overhang for both the taxi, what is it called? The taxi service counter. The Holo Holo is what the map is calling it on the airport map, and that is in the center section here. There is also another set of bathrooms down at the far end over here. So is there a smaller, you guys? I'm gonna grab these two bathrooms here. Oh, I hate that. We're gonna live here 3 squares, so we'll stay consistent with that. So we'll put it here. And we'll go ahead and open those up. Come in with a little wall. And then there's, looks like windows in the back. I don't have any direct pictures in there. I'm just kind of piecing together what I have from the small bit of video I've seen, as well as, well, I guess some pictures taken from the street. So there is parking back here. We will get to that down the road, but there are some windows facing the parking area. We'll do that. 4 and 4. Oh, of course. And I'm doing 4 because there's glass doors in there. And then we'll put a couple walls in there. We'll run this wall down to here. I did not do 3, I did 4. That's fine. There are also pillars in the middle. There and there. And I will get to that in a second. Yeah. Let's finish up this area. We'll do that and... too small. 1, 2. Okay. And then there's... this is kind of the center point, and you can just go straight through. Doesn't quite line up with that, and that's fine. There is... I guess we'll use information desks. And I'm going off the center point, so we'll do 1, 2, and 1, 2, 3, 4? Sure. And they're basically self-contained little areas. Something like that. But basically it's just a roll-top front, and it comes up. And there's just the open area where you can order yourself a taxi and whatnot. And then I imagine there's benches in there. Yeah, it looks like there's some I don't want to say dolly carts, but there's some baggage carts in there. It looks like there might be a few benches, so just give me some generic single row seats. While you're waiting on your taxi and whatnot. And I do see that there's trash cans in here. There's a couple pillars, which is why that one's off. And so, yeah, these remind me... when I first looked at these, they reminded me of like the concession stands at a high school, American high school football stadium, where it's just got the roll top kind of aluminum door on the front. I don't know if this makes sense to anybody else, but it's what I'm picturing in my head. But then there's a couple planters in front, and then going towards the corner, there's one more of these guys. And if my cat would move her tail, thank you. 1, 2, 3. Here. And then this comes over. And then it kind of comes down. I'm going to line it up with this, actually. And it just rolls like that. You come down to the curb. You go up. I don't think those go in. No. But there is a stretch of this tile here. And if I, put that in the correct place, that would have lined up better. Over on this corner, and there's one more. What are you? 1, 2, 3 tiles. So here. And again, it's an open planter, so we'll just do kind of a hedge around. And hedge here. And we'll drop that palm in the middle. It's just an open grass. Kind of little area. And so there's a couple more palms over there. In front, over here, there is, there's trash cans. But there's also, the best I could describe them as is square bollards. And I wish had something to reflect it, but I guess the best we can do is fern. So we'll do just a fern here. There is a lot of people at that Starbucks. And there's trash cans alongside them. Trash cans. Keep forgetting to put trash cans. And similarly, there are the same kind of bollards to to protect things. Oh. There we go. Pretty content with that. Dude, that is so many people at the Starbucks. I don't know what to do. Down over here, there is the baggage offices. I'm gonna do small ones real quick. Roll that as a staff room. We'll do actually that. Let me do administrators. So I'm just going to roll some administrative desks in these. Oh, staff. And wall there. Door. Door. That seems a little odd, but we'll go with it. Some carpet. Couple doors. But in that space, there's the American Airlines office, the Hawaiian Airlines, and the ATA Sun Trips offices. That's those three. Do I have the American Airlines logo? I still assume we are missing Hawaiian Air. Am I correct in assuming that we still don't have Hawaiian Air floating around? Or am I just absolutely not seeing them anywhere? Huh. I wonder if that mod's just not compatible with the most recent version of Airport CEO? Don't know. Let's deal with roads. So we're going to do a... Ooh. We are not going to do some bus stops over here. I was going to, but then I had second thoughts because we're going to have to put a crosswalk over here, and there's not a crosswalk there. There is one down over here. This one has to go away. So maybe we will do bus stops there. 1, 2, 3. That's lovely. We'll go ahead and just do sidewalk all the way over. Down over here, there's a covered bus stop. So I'll be honest, I assume it goes this way. There's a fern directly behind it. Cool. That. There we go. Well, hedge, not really a fern. So that'll take care of that. I need some sidewalk up top here. And we need a crosswalk. Okay. So this 2-lane road connects down over here, turns into that's a public road we need. There we go. That is 3 lanes merging into 2 lanes, which is interesting, but sure. Down over here, it does come down and over, so you can access the parking area. There's a through into the parking area that's down here somewhere. Actually, no. You don't exist anymore. I apologize. Google Maps has not been updated to reflect the tram, which is a little on the problematic side. That tram rolls right through the middle here, and as we normally do with trains and trams, that tram runs from down here along this little stretch of green. There's a stop over here at the departure area, and then it keeps going down over to here where the car rental agencies are. Obviously, we don't have that space, so what we're going to do is move this guy down here. So we'll drop a subway in here. Yeah, stations in between the crosswalks. And we will drop the other subway down over here. I'm going to do 2. Oh, not there. Hold on. That is not the right place. Here. Okay, there is still a road that goes around the... Let's take that out for a second. So you can come in this way. You can go down over too much. You go down that way. And that connects to the parking lot. There's a strip of green going around. And again, that green grass... Actually, no, I take that back. That looks very grass-like. Like natural grass, whereas the one up here looked very artificial. Down in this corner, there is a small building that I assume handles the stuff for the tram. It's actually a little bit bigger than that. So we're going to put that into here. It stops just before the crosswalk. We will drop in our subway. Right. Actually, we'll put it right adjacent to it. I think that will be good. We'll do that. And then that walks you down over to where all the parking area is. We'll do just a strip of 2, taking us all the way to the other tram stop. There's a nice little green fence that kind of rolls along the tramway, if you will. We don't have a cute little green fence because all we've got is this fence with barbed wire on it. And I don't think I could paint that. Can I paint that? No. So we're just going to go with just leaving the grass. I do need a crosswalk because we're going to work on the parking area. Now, it's a pretty good sized parking lot. I don't know if it's long-term or short-term. There is a road right here. So there's the tram. This is the internal parking lot road. So we'll take it down like that and over to there, I guess. You do not connect to that road, so that needs to go. this connects in over here. No, you don't connect over there. That's interesting. That's a different road altogether. I don't even know where that road goes to. And now it's dark. Cute. Well, since it's just dark and I don't want to deal with... Are you going to pull that hedge? You are going to pull that hedge. So that'll get us some lights there. Can I get you? So I don't have to worry about color. I forgot the sidewalk. There we go. So that'll take care of the lights there. I do need to add that little bit of sidewalk in front. There we go. Oh, this is going to be a nightmare in a second. I can already feel it. Yeah, there's the 2 lights all the way down, so... It's about every 4. 2, 3... About here. Now we should be able to copy those and... we can space this a little better. There we go. That'll get us some better lighting coming down the area. There is some hedge down here now that I see a better image. And there's some more here. There we go. So I think the other subway will do us some good with people just departing. They could head straight out. Parking. That's the last kind of thing I want to deal with. So it would be here and here, right? Yeah. And there's a little bit of a break in there. And then there is a road in with the parking lot toll where you actually pay and then you exit out down. So give me some public road and we will kind of lay out where the internal roads go. Nope, not there because we're doing 2 up here and then 2 down here. I don't know what I'm doing over here just yet. Then you kind of come down. It's 3 lanes, and then it goes into 2. And then it connects to the main road. Let's just stick with 2, I think. And then there we go. I'm gonna put a space here. Oh. That's not going to work. I just realized we're gonna need sidewalks. This has to shift down 1 square. Because there is... I don't know if people will cross the parking lots. I mean, I guess we could leave it and try it. If that would make this road here. And so it comes down like that. And then it goes that away, and then there is... Keolani plates that kind of goes diagonally down and out. So in lieu of that, we will just do this guy here. And then all the vehicle parking for vehicle rental is down here. I don't know if we're going to do any of that. Well, maybe we'll just do long-term parking down here, I guess. It's a valid option. So give me some arrows real quick. You guys stick with the same loop road. You go down and out that way. I don't want to do that just yet. I don't know if people will cross from one parking area into another parking area to access the crosswalk there. Yeah, there's another crosswalk here to get to the parking area. Let's at least take out that strip. We will add in some sidewalk through here. We will get a crosswalk there. This does loop around and connect up to here. And I'm going to do this for now. I don't know, because fuel is supposed to be on this corner. But you can't run a service road over a public road. And I'm not entirely sure how the airport handles the fuel. Because it sits down here, but it looks like it's on a public road. Which I guess is okay, but I feel like every other airport that I've ever looked at has the fuel depot, you know, on airport property. And on Google Maps, you could even zoom in and see that it specifically says jet fuel on the tanks. Also over on this corner is the Department of Ag, the Accounting and General Services Department, the Forest and Wildlife Division. So there's a bunch of state and federal agencies down here, but I don't see anywhere on Google Maps, anywhere around the airport where, I'm kind of waiting on these to finish getting built so I can take that center strip out. But I don't see where, like, the waste depot or catering depot would be. And we are still having security issues. Yes, let's crank it out to 120. And we'll see if that helps at all. The only other option would be to extend this out. Was that going to be another 1, 2, 3 squares to get a 7th one in? But I will admit, I don't know if that's necessarily going to be the fix for it. Let's experiment with that. I'm going to do this for now. And I'm going to open that up. We're going to open this up. Is that enough space? I don't know if the path will take people this far over. I don't know if the game's just going to go shortest path is over here. This is where people need to be. Take here. And we'll see about adding another 3 on this side. But again, I don't know if the game's automatically just going to calculate, hey, shortest path is one of these. But this one seems to be filling too, but again, the bulk of the people are here. What was I rattling on about? I don't know where to put the catering depot and the waste depot. I think that's what it is. Part of me wants to put it down here. There is a road. What road is that? Kala Road, Kala. That it doesn't connect directly to it, but it runs a tunnel underneath Mayor Elmer F. Cravallo Way. I apologize if I'm butchering that one. But there's a tunnel underneath that road, so maybe we run the catering depot, the waste depot, and the fuel depot all down here, run a tunnel, and just connect it to this road. That is more where my head is to kind of go that route with things. Give me this. We will extend this down. I don't even know where. Maybe to there? Oh, that is a real tight fit. What if we came down to here? One, two, three. It's a tight squeeze, but drop that in there. Take this wall down, around, and up. And we'll see if that helps out our security issues a little bit. Give me some tile, and we'll just do a big swath of tile through there. The coffee shop's still doing some brisk business. Okay, roads in place. I'm gonna take out this center strip. People are filtering in over there. Okay. Happiness is decreasing. Oh, look at all these good janitors. Grab some passenger service agents. Grab some ramp agents while we're here. Yes, we will hire you. And we'll see if that streamlines things a little bit. You know, if you guys weren't standing in a wall, you could probably make it through there. Not gonna lie, I don't know if that's gonna even be enough. Theoretically, I could fit one more. I could fit one more in. That'd just be a really tight fit. But we'll let that roll and see if that corrects itself with time. I don't know. Let's get our parking lots in. Nope, not that way. We go the other way. So we will see if people cross from one parking lot to another. Where do you connect? Hold on. Weird security office. Don't know. There's a weird little security office down there. But you come up and you connect to this road. Do that. And then you come down this way over somewhere. And you can go over, you'll go up. So all of these are going to go down. You come up and across, and then you go down. You go that way, that way, that way. Ended up taking my wife to the airport today. She is flying out of town to visit some friends in Washington State. I couldn't find a parking space anywhere. No, I don't think that's how we're going to do that. I don't like that either. I really don't want to move this road down anymore. So maybe we'll just leave it here. Road. Oh, wait. You don't actually exist. That's the problem. Okay. Take out that road for me. So there's a road in here. This road doesn't exist at all. That takes you into the parking area itself. What's happening with you guys? You guys will be able to cross right here, yes? It looks like it. Question is, are you guys able to go there? Give me crosswalks here. Now it's dark and I can't tell. You're just angry because you want to shop. Okay, this is gone. Tell you what, give me you. Well, that'll get some lights in the parking lot at least. It looks like people are going. I'm going to use that loosely because it's dark and I can't tell. I can kind of see down here. Give me parking. I hate that. Oh, I'm going to hate all of that. Tell you what, if we do this, though, and just do a road right through there, that is okay. It looks like there is... I can't tell if that's an entrance or an exit. That's an employee parking entrance. Okay, that makes more sense. There's a gate right about here that allows you access to a parking area, but apparently it is for employee parking. And then there's an employee parking exit down over here. Ah. So this whole area in this corner is employee parking. Got it. So these four are going to be employee parking. Looking closer at the map, you can see that there is kind of a fence. You can barely see that there's a fence, but there's a fence that exists to access employee parking and keep it separate from public. Are you guys still putting lights up slowly? Okay. And we'll finish up our parking area real quick with another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. How far over does this go? Oh, it goes way the heck over. I don't know if I've done this much parking before on surface. It looks like there's another employee parking down on this end. I'm not going to do that one. Hold on, Google. Where do people actually come in off of? Oh, they come in off of over here. Okay. This road connects here. And there's kind of a road that runs in off there into the parking area. Let's get the rest of our roads in place. We'll go ahead and run things so that things get built. You guys all go up. You guys all go to the left. And you go down and to the right. This side road connects up with the main road, and that kind of gives you your airport loop. And the division for the two roads is right here. Admittedly, it's further to the right. I don't know if I'll keep that there or move it, but we'll see for now. Give me this, and then we can just copy these guys and drop them in place. And we've got lighting in our parking lots. Oh, you're not going to work. That way people don't get mugged. I would assume that there's some kind of lighting. Yeah. There's lighting along this sidewalk as well. Since it's evening, we can go ahead and drop the lighting in. Where can I actually put lighting with parking lot? Oh, I can put them anywhere. Oh. I don't like them there. I feel that might be too close. Why are you guys silver? Shouldn't you guys be green? Oh, that's gonna live funky. Fine, just give me these two. And we'll get some lighted roads around here. Oh, if I were real smart, I would have done them for both vertically. I don't know why those others didn't line up how I wanted them to. There we go. What are you guys doing other than going the wrong direction? Go that way. Oh, that dude just killed a bunch of people. You're going that way, you've got to go down. I think I'm going to leave those, actually. You guys... Can I shift click? Yes. Your staff only parking. You guys are long-term parking. I'd like a fuller parking lot, I think. I'd like to see that for Airport CEO. But alas, this is the best we can do. Because even setting some of the parking settings to 0, you still run into not full parking lots. But yeah, there's just a bunch of trees kind of surrounding it. Are there trees along that walkway? No. Along the tram, no trees. There are some trees over here, though. Trees along the corner. Trees over here. And we'll just scatter a few trees in. And that is our parking area. Things look okay. Security seems to be working better. Probably short-staffed. Oh, we're short-staffed on janitors. But people seem to be getting processed through. Which I'm definitely happy about. We've got kind of our front area squared away. And I like how this looks. Still hedging on this corner, but I don't know. We'll see. What's the complaint here? People are hungry. People want to shop. Well, that is a good segue for our next couple episodes, and that's going to be just kind of hammering through the north and the south areas. There is kind of a food court up in the front middle here. And then down here, there are some shops kind of around the outer area. But we'll probably focus on the two wings first before we get focused on the middle there. But I'm going to go ahead and leave this episode here. Thank you all for watching. I appreciate you guys for being here and look forward to seeing you guys again in Airport CEO. And as always, I hope you guys have yourselves an amazing day.